Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby. All right, y'all. So here we are again. It's about 24 hours later or so. I don't know. Since yesterday's video or segment where I was talking about the changes that I wanted to make. So within that 24 hours, I've gone to Homegoods. Went to, damn, where did I go? Oh, Walmart and Hobby Lobby. Homegoods, Walmart, and Hobby Lobby to pick up some things that I feel would go with the theme that we're trying to create here. And I also ordered some curtains off of Amazon. I want to go with the green and the bronze theme, and not just the kitchen, but also the room that's right off of the kitchen. So that's going to require us to change out the curtains, change the wall art. I was looking for some wall art as well. Didn't really see anything that I really like, so I'm gonna continue to look because this orange has got to go. So I might just go ahead and take that stuff down for the time being until I can find something else to put there. At least we won't have orange kind of taken away from what we're trying to do. But then again, who knows? Maybe we can blend it all together because orange is a fall color. So we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna go ahead and open my box of fall decor that I already have. So just to look at the things that I already have before I start to go through and unpack the stuff that I just purchased today. Okay, so I usually keep my decor in one of these big storage boxes from Costco, but this is the storage box for all of the fall stuff. So I don't think I have a whole lot of stuff. I always feel like every year I add a little bit more to what I have. So typically this is stuff that I will use all around the house. As we can see here, everything from little signs to pillowcases. A lot of it is orange. Hence the reason why I'm trying to include other colors this year. But I really just want to go through and look at the stuff that I already have and just see how I can work that into the orange and green theme that I'm going with this year. Lately, can't nobody do it like I can. Daily, baddest in the lattice in the land. Body turn your nigga to a fanny up, yeah. I made it where I'm at on my own. Had a couple blocks in the road, but I get to the bag on the low. I be counting stacks while they grow, yeah, you know me. Baby, won't you keep me company? Give me something to do when I get lonely. I got something for you when we get home. If you let me put it down, when I come in town, you should slide on me. Keep your minds on me. On trial, baby, I think you should side with me. Stay solid one time if you lie with me. Just promise you never lie to me. Keep the moves on tuck, I know it's all love. Everything good, keep the vibes on crush. I know it's all good, good. Know it's all love. Know it's all love. Alright, y'all, so that's pretty much the extent of my fall decor that I already have. So obviously there's some room to bring in some more stuff and just see what else I can do, see how far I can get with the other things that I purchased today. Of course, with the help of my design team here, we have Ghost right here in front of us. And then we have Anita. I don't think I introduced them yesterday. But yeah, let's go ahead and unpack the stuff that I purchased from the store today. All right, now I gotta bring all of this stuff from the garage into the house. As y'all can see, I was just kind of grabbing stuff. Still got some orange, which we're gonna see in a minute. But let's go ahead and fix these bags in the house.
When I see you blushing, yeah, you put me on. Yeah, girl I want, girl I like you, so me want. Girl I want, girl I like you like me too. Yeah. People say if you're trying to enforce it, something ain't right. Ain't the same when it's someone you know you really like. All the feels in the moment, man, it kills when I know we where we did go. Yeah, where we did go. No, no.
So I'm gonna go ahead and start with, I don't know if I said this yesterday, but this stuff in the middle is also stuff that I already had that helped me determine the color scheme that I wanted to go with. Like a couple weeks ago, maybe I got just a small amount of fall things and the color scheme that I was interested in. I brought those things home to just see how it would go with like the other colors in our home. And that's pretty much how I made my decision. So now it's all about layering and expanding based off of what initial ideas I already had. So let's start with this. So I found this really beautiful vase at Homegoods, TJ Maxx, Homegoods, whichever one. They actually had two, and I started to get these last weekend, but the line was so long, I put them back. And y'all, when I went today, I actually found both of them, but then I was like, I probably just need one. It doesn't really make sense to get two, because I don't really even know where I'm going to put them. I just wanted to play around with this piece and see how it'll fit the fall decor that we're going for. I also found this massive light green pumpkin from Homegoods as well. I plan to use this at the fireplace. Like, I definitely want to decorate the fireplace this year. Usually I only decorate the fireplace for Christmas, and this year I was like, why not go ahead and decorate for Christmas and for fall, especially since my husband and I recently painted our fireplace and now it's more like visually appealing. So can't wait to set this up along with the other pumpkins that I have. This pumpkin, I don't know if you could tell just from this video, but this pumpkin is huge. Like, this is a really big pumpkin. So it was, let me see, $34.99, which is not bad for the size pumpkin that this is at HomeGoods. All right, another item, another pumpkin with the green theme. I really like this one because it has a couple different greens in it along with the beige that's gonna match our decor in our keeping room. So this was perfect. I went ahead and grabbed this. It was $24.99. Not the best pricing in my opinion. I wanted to see if anyone else carried something similar at a better price, but I mean, I went to Michael's recently and they didn't have a whole lot, so I just assume, hey, why not go ahead and get it before I won't be able to find it? I'm gonna just assume nobody else has the same thing for less. I also picked up some of these from HomeGoods. Every year I feel like I always get more of these little pumpkins with the gems on them. I don't know what's on there. They're not rhinestones. I don't know what it is, but they make these pumpkins look really cool. They're not really super sparkly, but just enough to add like some dimension and make it look a little more interesting. And these were $14.99. You get about 8 of them, I believe. This year, I don't know if I'm gonna be hosting anything, but just in case I am for the fall season, I went ahead and picked up these this salad server set. Isn't this cute? The color of the metal definitely matches the theme that I already have going on in the kitchen. So, and I don't have a salad server set, so really when you look closely, it's like the spoon and the fork. And I just thought this was really cool and neat. This is $14.99 at HomeGoods. To go along with the other fireplace decor and to also fit the theme, I bought some fake, I think this is wheat. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is like wheatgrass or something. $19.99. It's a decent height. I like stuff that's pretty tall. And I think for that price, like this is a really good price for the amount and the size of this. I think it's gonna look really nice against the pumpkin, and then maybe something in the middle to kind of like contrast the light colors between the two, plus the fireplace. So we're gonna play around with this as well. This was just $14.99. I found this really beautiful green blanket. Look at the detail here. It's not quite velvet. I don't know. Oh, this is chenille. I don't know how you pronounce this, but it is a fringe throw by Vince Camuto. And this brand, they carry some really great items, some really great quality items. So if ever you see this brand anywhere, I would suggest you go ahead and pick it up if it fits the theme that you're going for. I have a couple throw pillows from this brand, and they're like down throw pillows, and they came, of course, with the pillow cover, and really great quality. Like, we've had those for a couple years now, I believe, and we have them set up in our living room on that sofa. And I'm always so excited to bring them out because they're such a vibrant, beautiful color. And I think they're velvet. But anyway, this is really nice, soft. Of course, it's going to fit the theme that I'm going for. And because it's knotted, I don't expect this to wear away over time. You know how sometimes you get those fringe blankets and then you wash them a couple times and then it's a whole mess. And you basically have to throw the blanket away. But I really like the fact that they went ahead and knotted the end of each fringe for this blanket so that it'll last a long time. And this is a 50 by 70, so a pretty nice size blanket for $24.99 at Homegoods. I actually got these to go into a wreath, and we're going to talk about this wreath later, but I decided to create my own wreath for the front porch. It's not going to go on the front door. I have another area on the front porch to put it. It's going to be huge, so it's not even going to make sense to put it on the front door, but I already have a theme in mind. We're still going to use a little bit of that green, but it's going to be a little more so traditional with the oranges and like the beige and things like that. So these are the little floral stems that I purchased. I did not love the pricing for these, so before I start my project, I am going to shop around a little bit more, but I thought these are beautiful. I was like, well, let me go ahead and get these while I see them, because if I come back and they're gone, then I'm going to be kind of upset about it. So this looks like some sort of hydrangea in that bronzy orangish color, and then the bronze is also on the leaves as well. And then we've got like some traditional fall leaves that are in that bronzy shade as well. So really excited to see what I come up with the fall wreath. Of course, I will show you all like how I create the wreath. I have a lot of other supplies and things that will go on this particular customized wreath. I was shopping around for a wreath, couldn't really find what I wanted, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just go ahead and make my own. So anyway, this is, for the most part, oh wait, hold on. So I did stop by Walmart to pick up some items for said wreath. Now Walmart, they had some stuff, but they didn't have a large quantity of items. But of course, it being Walmart, they had some pretty decent prices for their little floral arrangements or floral stems. So this was just like, I think $5 for each of these. I think I got 2 of them. So what I'm planning on doing is pretty much taking these apart using some wire cutter and adding this to my custom wreath, as well as some of the other stems that I got. And I don't think I spent any more than $5 for any of these items. It's just that they didn't have a whole lot. So in total, I got, I think, 4 of these stems, and then I also went ahead and picked up some ribbon. So I found ribbon as well as what is this? I'm gonna make the wreath like a monogram wreath as well. Not fully happy about the size of the letter because the size of the wreath is so large. I think I'm gonna need a bigger letter to go on to the wreath in order for it to make any kind of sense. So we'll see how it all works out. But of course, when you're shopping for like little supplies, like art supplies for your DIY craft projects, always check with Walmart to see if they have anything in store that's a reasonable price. So like, I got a whole bunch of ribbon. Every year I do pick up ribbon just as I'm trying to zhuzh up the items that I already have. So I usually might get some ribbon to tie around like a vase or something to stick within the theme without having to buy a whole different decor piece. So I picked up a bunch of ribbon. They did have a lot in stock. I was very, very surprised. But yeah, I really love my little craft finds. So my plan with this is I'm gonna paint my letter and then add some gold foil to it. So still putting together the ideas for the fall wreath, but just wanted to show y'all what I picked up while I was out today, in addition to just the regular home decor for this area that I'm in right now. I almost forgot one other thing. So most of my shopping trip at Hobby Lobby was for the fall wreath, but while I was in there, I did find some things for the kitchen keeping room area. So I found these really cute little kitchen towels that will fit that green theme that we're going for, and I have some other accent towels to go along with these. So I wasn't really looking for a full set, just something that had that green that I'm bringing into the kitchen here. So I went ahead and grabbed 2 of those. They were $6.99 a piece full price, but 40% off right now at Hobby Lobby. So by the time you see this video, I don't know if they're still gonna have 40% off. I was really hoping for 50% off, but all of their Christmas stuff is 50% off right now. So I picked up 2 of those, as well as this really cute sponge, kitchen sponge holder. Isn't that cute? This was $7.99, and then you get 40% off of this. So I just thought this was the cutest little decor piece. And I know it didn't have any green. They didn't have any with the green. So I don't know. I'm definitely still gonna add some orange touches around my place, but thought that was cute. Y'all, so I totally forgot I had this really cute wreath. Completely forgot about it. I think I used this inside last year, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna use it on this door right behind me, our pantry door, again this year. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be adding orange to the kitchen, but I think green is just gonna make it a little more interesting than it was previously. Oh, and then the other thing that I found when I went up into like our little attic space is I totally forgot I had this. So it does have some green in it as well, but mostly neutral colors and orange, which I'm totally fine with. So we're gonna play around with this as well.
Blue moonlight come alive at night. I like lace and I like braids, but I love my natural edges laid from the east side, building on the west coast. My high tolerance for pain don't mean I'ma take yours. All them fake followers ain't gon' like your pics. I rep the water-bearer sign, but all the elements live rent-free in my mind. Moody.
Okay, hopefully I'm not blurry, but I'm done for the evening decorating. So I'm gonna give you all kind of it's not a grand reveal, because as I set these things up, I realized there are other items that I really want to add to this space. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I've done so far. But this was actually really fun. It got my creative juices going. So I'm really excited to continue to layer into what I already have so far. Like, this is definitely not the finished and final version of this area. Like, it's close, it is close, but it's not quite there yet. So, but I wanted to show you all with the things that I got today and the stuff that I already had, where I'm at currently. So let's take a look.
Don't prove me wrong, prove you right. Don't prove me wrong, prove you right. free in my mind. Yeah. Moody. Moody.